Good evening and welcome to this special primary edition of KRQE News 13 at 9.
Well, it looks like Democrats statewide will choose Gary King to take on Governor Susana Martinez in the November election. The polls closed at 7 tonight, and the early results show King solidly beating right now the four other Democrats. So he's at about 17,858 votes. Next in line, Alan Weber at 14,147. Now that's right now. News 13's Alex Goldsmith joins us live from the Doubletree Hotel in Northwest Albuquerque. That's where the Democrats are hanging out. Alex?
Yeah, Jessica, and pretty early on this felt like it was going to be Gary King's night. We've seen Alan Weber creep up in recent results, but if it does end up being King, it'll be pretty interesting because he finished last at the party's convention and could end up finishing first when it counted most. King, of course, has tried this before. He lost to Marty Chavez in 1998 and then withdrew against Bill Richardson 4 years after that. Now, the room here has been slowly filling in as people have been watching the results pour in. This has been a campaign overall where the Dem candidates have avoided attacking each other, and Party Chair Sam Bregman says that was done intentionally.
I think all of them came together early on, and I think I really wanted that, and I think the Democrats wanted that in this state. Talk about the issues, talk about why you're qualified. They did that.
Now, I've been talking to King's campaign throughout the night. They've seemed pretty confident, but they aren't quite celebrating yet. No word on when we'll have a winner as we watch the results pour in tonight. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Alex. Governor Susana Martinez is meeting with her supporters tonight in the South Valley. We'll have her reaction to tonight's results coming up on KRQE News 13 at 10.
And here now is a look at some of the other top results tonight for the 1st Congressional District. Early results show Republican Michael Freese beat out Richard Preem to take on the incumbent Congresswoman Michelle Lujan Grisham in November. Freese with about 65% of the vote in that race. In the 3rd Congressional District, Democrat Ben Ray Lujan is beating Robert Blanche by a very wide margin with about 90% of the vote. Lujan will face off against the GOP's Jefferson Byrd. And for U.S. Senate, Alan Way is out in front of David Clements tonight. Way will face off with incumbent Senator Tom Udall in the general election.
Of course, you can get all the results on our ticker below. Now for Bernalillo County Sheriff Dan Houston, he is fighting to keep his job. It is a close one right now. He is barely beating Scott Baird in the Republican primary just by a little more than 50 votes. The winner will then take on either Gonzalez or Sylvester Stanley. Stanley right now is in the lead.